reading journey of the wildlife is difficult and how it can get easy by Brother Bo Sanchez. Three things you should do when trials come. Allow yourself to shed tears. They are emotionally helpful and provide a physical release. Allow yourself to cry alone or to cry in front of others. It's okay to cry. They say that a real man does not cry, but I think a real man is one who can face his feelings and is able to cry. Ask the Lord to give you creative wisdom. When you have trials, the Lord wants you to cooperate with His grace. One day, a farmer tells his parish priest that he wants to purchase an old, run-down, abandoned farm with plans to turn it into a thriving enterprise. The fields are overgrown with weeds. The farmhouse is falling apart and the fences are collapsing. This looks miserable. The priest says, "No, father, I will turn this around and make it beautiful," the man replies. So on the first day of work at the farm, the priest drops by to bless the man's work, saying, "May you and God work together to make this the farm of your dreams." A few months later, the priest drops by again to call on the farmer. Lo and behold, the place is completely changed. The farmhouse gleams with new paint, the pens teem with cattle, and other livestock happily munching on feed, and crops line the fields in neat rows. Amazing! The priest says, "Look what God and you have accomplished together." "Yes, father," says the farmer, "but remember what the farm was like when God was working it alone." Sometimes the Lord needs our service. In some mysterious ways, yes, He doesn't need us. He is God, but there are times, especially when we have trials, when we tell God, "Lord, tell me what to do. How do you want me to cooperate with your grace?" Thank God for your trials. Is your life too easy? Push yourself out of your comfort zone where you become desperate for God. This shallow, rocky soil represents the heart of a man who hears the message and receives it with real joy, but he doesn't have much depth in his heart, and the seeds don't root very deeply. And after a while, when trouble comes or persecution begins, because of his beliefs, his enthusiasm fades and he drops out. Matthew 13:20 and 21. Do you know that sometimes a plant is better off when you don't water it frequently? Too much water is detrimental to the plant. Why? Because the roots of the plant will not hold in watery soil. The soil is too soft, too loose, and since the plant is not deeply rooted, it easily falls when a strong wind comes. Just as water softens the soil, so does an easy life make you a softy. A difficult life, on the other hand, makes you a toughie. That's because trials make you cling to God, deepening your relationships with Him. Yes, problems keep you deeply rooted in solid ground. That is our God. Now think of all the trials that the Lord has allowed to come into your life. Thank Him for each one because of those trials. You have dug deep into the heart of God. You are deeply rooted in God's solid ground. What could be a better blessing than that?